What if I told you that cars running on water were invented decades ago? That free energy was possible but suddenly vanished? What if machines existed to clean oceans, heal wounds instantly, and even fly without fuel? But all of it was buried, destroyed, and erased from history. Not because these inventions didn't work, but because they worked a little too well. Let's start in the 1990s with inventor Stanley Meyer. He claimed he had built a car that ran entirely on water. He called it the water fuel cell, a device that could split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen using very little electricity. His dune buggy supposedly traveled all the way across the U.S. on just 22 gallons of water. But just before he could commercialize it, Stanley died mysteriously during a dinner meeting. The official cause was an aneurysm, but his own brother swears he was poisoned. And his invention? It disappeared, never to be seen again. Now, let's go back even further, to the early 1900s. The brilliant Nikola Tesla began building a massive tower he believed could transmit wireless energy, for free, across the entire planet. It was called the Wardenclyffe Tower. He claimed it could power cities, ships, and even aircraft without any wires or fuel. But the moment his investor, the powerful J.P. Morgan, realized Tesla couldn't put a meter on that free energy, he pulled the funding. The tower was demolished. Tesla died alone and in debt, and his most sensitive notes were seized by the U.S. government. Then there's the story of the 200-mile-per-gallon carburetor. In the 1930s, a Canadian inventor named Charles Nelson Pogue designed a carburetor that reportedly allowed cars to get over 200 miles per gallon. The auto industry publicly dismissed it as impossible. Meanwhile, oil companies were allegedly offering him millions for the patent. And then the story just went quiet. The invention never made it to production, and Pogue faded from the public eye. Coincidence? Maybe. Fast forward to the 1980s. Long before it became a popular cause, an engineer designed a simple, passive system to clean floating plastic from the ocean. It was efficient, it was scalable, but no funding ever came through. Why? Perhaps because no one could figure out how to make big money off of clean oceans. It took another 30 years for a teenager, Boyan Slat, to resurrect a similar idea and finally get the world's attention. It makes you wonder, how many other world-changing inventions were lost simply because they weren't profitable enough? Let's get into something even more mysterious. During World War II, secret Nazi scientists were reportedly developing something called Die Glock, which translates to the bell. Accounts are fuzzy, but some say it was a gravity-defying engine, while others believe it was a time travel experiment. After the war, the technology and the lead scientist disappeared. Many believe the U.S. smuggled both away under the top-secret Operation Paperclip. Whatever it was, no one has seen it since. Finally, consider the work of Dr. Royal Rife. In the 1930s, he claimed he had invented a machine that could cure cancer and destroy viruses using nothing but specific light frequencies. His patients reportedly showed shocking recoveries, and his work was even documented in medical journals. But shortly after these claims went public, his lab was mysteriously raided and his work was destroyed. He was labeled a fraud by the medical establishment and died in obscurity. Today, you can still find Rife-style machines on the alternative health market, but official testing remains off-limits. History isn't just written by the victors, it's edited by those with the most to lose. These inventions might have truly changed our world, ending our reliance on oil, cleaning the planet, curing diseases, or freeing us from energy bills. But maybe that was the problem all along. Some inventions are lost to time, but others, you have to wonder, are they just hidden? Which one of these inventions do you wish had survived? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to explore more forbidden tech and lost geniuses, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.